Welcome to another episode of SCL News. I'm your host, SCL Matt, and today is Wednesday, January 11th. That's right, we're bringing a special edition of the SCL News here on Wednesday. I wasn't planning on bringing it back until next week, but it turns out that we have a lot of news to talk about, and some of it is actually time sensitive, so I needed to get it out this week yet. So, first thing up, Pain-Yatta. You may see him sitting down here in the corner. Pain-Yatta is now available in the US. We've seen this coming for a while. We didn't know exactly what was going to happen with it, but as you can see, I've got them in hand here. Amazon.com, the Pain-Yatta combo pack is the only way to get them right now in the US. That's the only place it's being sold right now. I don't know if this will change. It could, but I'm not going to risk it at this point. We're getting kind of late in the season, and I just can't risk not getting my hands on Pain-Yatta. So I'll leave a link in the description below to the page where you can buy them. I know as of this recording, it still says that he's temporarily sold out or not in stock or whatever, but you can still place your order, and that's what you want to do. They're still catching up on all the pre-orders they got, so it's technically out of stock, but go ahead, place your order. They'll send you an email when it gets back in stock, and you'll get your figure. I got mine. I know a bunch of other people have been getting theirs this week, so hopefully you won't have to wait too long to get that, but you can go there and place your order and get it soon enough. Along those lines though, one minor change we noticed in the packaging of Pain-Yatta. In the early packaging that we saw in like Australia and Europe and such, the battle class on the box was wrong. It listed him as a sorcerer, even though, as you can see on the figure here, Pain-Yatta is a smasher, and that all the figures were right, but the box was wrong. But that's something they did change on the North American version of the box. So there is that you can tell the difference. There is a small difference between these figures, but like I said, all the figures are still the same, so it's not really a big deal to me. Then later this week, we have Mystical Taekwon Crow. Mystical Taekwon Crow is another variant. It is coming out January 14th. That's this Saturday, January 14th, when you'll see Mystical Taekwon Crow. He is also a GameStop exclusive here in the US, just like he was, just like the other mystical variant, Mystical Bad Juju. And also, like Mystical Bad Juju, they're releasing him on the same day as a Skylanders Day. So Skylanders Day is January 14th. You not only want to pick up Mystical Taekwon Crow, but you might stick around and pick up some other things as well, because they have a few sales, not a lot of sales, but the sales that they're having are pretty good. Once again, $35 off all starter packs, so it brings the standard starter packs down to $39.99, and the Dark Edition also going on sale again for $64.99. Now, if your store's like mine, they're all sold out of the Dark Edition, but I know that some stores still do have a small amount of stock on hand, so you can check with your local store, see if they have stock. That $64.99 is a great price point for that that group of figures and crystals, especially since some of them are still exclusive to that pack. Other than that, the great sales on the figures as well. Buy one, get one free. No percentage off or anything like that. Buy one, get one free for the single pack Sensei figures. Buy one, get one free for the single pack creation crystals, and buy one, get one free for the mystery chest blind bags. All sorts of buy one, get one free deals. These are probably some of the best deals we've seen so far. So if you're looking to stock up, if you're looking to complete your collection, this might be a good time to do it. Those buy one, get one free deals don't come by too often anymore, so I would definitely take advantage of it now if you're looking to pick some up. So that means the only things we're not seeing on sale this time, I believe, are the adventure packs and any other multi-packs, the triple packs, that type of thing. But basically everything else is on sale and at a pretty good price. Then this week we're in the middle of voting for the Toys for Games Awards. If you guys were with me last year around this time, same deal. Last year I was nominated for Community Leader of the Year, and that's an award I actually won thanks to help from you guys, all the votes you put in there for me. So this year we're going through the same thing. I was once again nominated for Community Leader of the Year, and I would love to retain that title. So go to toysforgames.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. You can find the post there about the awards. All you have to do is scroll down, click on my name to the Community Leader of the Year section, click on my name, click vote, and you're done. You can vote for other categories if you want, or you can just vote for that one. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But I would greatly appreciate you taking 30 seconds to do that. I know if you've been there recently, I probably still have a pretty sizable lead, but things can change very quickly, especially knowing some of the other nominees that are out there. They have some very large communities as well. So any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated. I was actually nominated for a couple other awards in the Toys for Games Awards this year. One of them being Spin-Off Podcast of the Year. For some of you may know about this already, I've mentioned it a few times, but I am part of the Tales from Godric's Hollow podcast. This is a podcast, it's a Harry Potter book club style podcast that I've been working on for the past couple months, along with Josh Brown, who is one of the hosts of the Toys for Games podcast. And so that's why it's technically a spin-off podcast, even though it's not related to Toys for Games or anything like that. It's just part of their network, since it involves some of the hosts over there. And then secondly, I'm also nominated for the interview/guest of the year on the Toys for Games podcast proper. So if you want to scroll down a little farther and vote for me there, I would appreciate that as well. Finally then, we have Ask Matt, another segment of my YouTube channel here that I know a lot of you have been asking about. When is it coming back? When are we going to get more questions answered and that sort of thing? And I think I've decided we are going to bring it back, but it's going to be in a little bit different format. Instead of those 45, 60-minute episodes were just too long. It took too long to record, took too long to edit, too long to upload. And so I think we're going to change it up a little bit. So if you want to submit a question for Ask Matt, I'm going to ask you to go to skylanderscharacterlist.com/askmatt, and you can submit your question there. From there, I will take the questions and use them to create videos, as I have been doing, but I'm gonna do one question per video. And so they're gonna be much shorter, much easier for me to make, and we should be able to get through questions faster that way. So instead of a once a week format, we're gonna go multiple times per week, but just smaller videos. So we'll see how many questions we get, if we can do 3 days a week, if we can do 5 days a week. If we get a ton of questions, maybe we'll move it to 7 days a week. We'll see what happens. But it's all going to be up to you and your questions that you have, and we'll see what we can do with it. So I think that's all I have for this week. Like I said, there was some time-sensitive stuff in there, so I knew I had to get a news video out this week. But that's all I have for you now. I hope you enjoy. Go out there, collect some more Skylanders. There's a lot of good sales and good deals, figures coming out. And I'll see you next week.